There are people who will never ever see your worth, even however much you try. It's not their fault, neither is it yours. There's really nothing you can do about it. So instead of putting all your energy in trying to please them and trying to show them how good you are or trying to show them how better you are, use that energy for something more productive. Okay? They'll catch up. They'll catch up, because as long as you keep trying to please them, sometimes they're very close. People are very close to us.
Yeah.
As they will never see you beyond. I don't know if you've seen situations where you guys are still young, but let's say somebody went to nursery school with, or somebody who bullied you in class 3. You understand?
Yeah.
You meet them when you're 20 and they still bully you. They're actually at that place of, unless somehow you have succeeded in life and they can see
but still
clearly, they will
say,
still say
yeah.
a thing. I have a relative, they knew me when I was a child, and I was a very careless child. A very, very careless child. And I don't know, because I was spoiled or just because of ADD, I don't know. But I lost my things all the time. You know, if I went to school with 5 shirts, I came back with -3 shirts, you know. Like, I just lost things all the time, because in the same school, she would take care of me. But now, later in life, she seems to keep poking negative things about. I think it's actually very unintentionally.
Yeah.
It's very unintentional.
Or how she even grew up with
exactly.
Yeah.
And what I realize is she cannot see me past that careless girl, that small careless girl, that small irresponsible girl. You know what I'm saying? Now, I have grown up. I'm talking of just physical growth, like nimezeeka, like
in your 40s.
Yes, I'm in my 40s, and still they cannot see past that girl. And sometimes I would use a lot of energy to wish that they can actually see me for who I have become. And you just leave them, and then they'll catch up. Yeah, you just leave them. They whatever, they'll catch up.
And then also at the end of the day, we as human need our worth. You know, we need to have a source of worth, and that worth comes from God. So if you really need to feel worthy, just saturate yourself with God.
But also, let me tell you, just like there are people who will not see, and that's why I'm saying it's not their fault, who will not see your growth or your worth. There are also a lot of other people who see your worth.
True.
And you being able to separate, even in my career, I look at the times I've had major career growth. It's because I had bosses who thought I was the next best thing after sliced bread.
Yeah.
So like they're like, wow, everything I did was probably even if I did something foolish. They're like, my dad
that was a very nice foolish thing.
Exactly.
You could have done foolisher things. But I like that foolish.
Exactly. Just like when I came home, I was the 5th last person in a class of 140 students. 5th last. That means your number like 135.
Yeah.
And I thought he was going to kill me, because my dad with the education excellence was another thing. And he told me, no, even the 5 you defeated were also people. Yeah, so you are number 1 out of 6. and I went back and worked so hard. Yeah. So people who believe in you make you become better. Now, if you have 10 people in your life, and there is this 2 or 1, because there are usually very few that don't see your worth, and there are 2, the others who are just there, and 2 that see your worth, focus on the ones that see your worth, because they're the ones that now build your belief in yourself.
Yeah.
You remember how we've talked about faith? Our problem as Christians a lot of time is not in faith in God. It is actually belief in ourselves. Are we able to do it as people? Yeah.
And even the way you've said about what you said before faith, what did you say?
Believing in ourselves. Like focusing on people who...
Yes, focusing on people. It's almost the same as just focusing on the positive more than the negative.
Exactly.
So even in the words that come into your life, you focus on the things that are positive.
Exactly.
The words that are positive towards you.
Exactly. Just the same way we say about podcast, music, what you're hearing every day affects your life. So even what people in your life say, especially people who have authority over your lives, guardians, uncles, parents, if they keep saying negative things, you have to find a way of blocking them, of not hearing, of not being near those people. And I'm not saying separating or anything. It's just protecting your heart.
Guarding your